Picture this. You're 17 years old, playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world, and already breaking records like they're made of glass. Youngest player to feature in a European Championship? Check. Scoring in a Champions League semi-final and getting called the next Messi? Check. Becoming the talk of La Masia before you even hit your teens? Check. Lamine Yamal is rewriting what it means to be a young footballer. And he is doing it with style. Today, we are diving into some insane things you probably didn't know about the kid everyone is calling the future of football. Let's go. Let's kick this off with a bang. Lamine Yamal was born on July 13, 2007. And guess who he met as a baby? Lionel Messi himself. At just a few months old, Yamal was part of a 2007 UNICEF photoshoot where Messi held him in a tub of water, smiling for the cameras. People say Messi baptized him. Fast forward to 2024, during the Euros, and this photo went viral. Fans could not believe the future Barcelona star had already crossed paths with the GOAT. It's like Messi passed down some kind of football magic to him right then and there. So yeah, Yamal's got Messi-level destiny written all over him. But wait, there's more to this story. Let's talk about Yamal's rich cultural roots. Did you know his full name is Lamine Yamal Nasraoui Abana? Yes, you heard that right. And he's got a diverse heritage. His mom, Sheila, hails from Bata, Equatorial Guinea. And his dad, Moni, is from Larajay, Morocco. That mix of African backgrounds gives him a unique identity. And he is proud of it. Imagine having two vibrant cultures shaping who you are and then channeling that into your game on the pitch. It's no wonder Yamal plays with such flair. It's like he is carrying the spirit of two nations every time he steps on the field. As a result, did you know Lamine Yamal almost didn't play for Spain at all? Thanks to his diverse heritage, he was eligible to represent either of his parents' nation. Imagine Yamal linking up with Morocco stars like Hakimi and En-Nesyri. A dream for their fans. But Spain wasn't about to let a talent like him slip away. They called him up for the senior team at 16, locking him down faster than you can say tiki-taka. Now, Morocco and Equatorial Guinea fans are left wondering what could have been. But Yamal's boots, with both flags on them, show he is still proud of his African roots. Behind every great player is a great support system, and Yamal's family has been there every step of the way. But did you know his parents are separated? Yes, they are. And his younger brother is actually his stepdad's son. But despite his parents being separated, both his mom Sheila and dad Moni stayed actively involved in his life. They split their time to support their son's football career, making sure he had everything he needed to chase his dreams. It just goes to show, no matter how big Yamal gets, his family keeps him grounded. I bet they were the ones reminding him to do his homework during his time at the Euros. Did you also know that Lamine Yamal was scouted by Barcelona at just 4 years old? I mean 4. I don't know about you, but at 4, I was still figuring out how to tie my shoes without crying. Meanwhile, Yamal was out there catching the eye of one of the biggest clubs in the world. By age 6, he was invited to train at La Masia, Barcelona's legendary academy, and officially signed in 2014 at age 7. Imagine being a kid who can barely spell football, and you are already on track to be a Barca star. I mean, at that age, I was probably eating dirt in the backyard. I know it was probably the same for you. And if you think that's impressive, wait till you hear how Yamal made Barcelona break their own rules. If you're good enough to make it into La Masia, you're already elite. But to be the talk of La Masia, that's next level. Lamine Yamal was so special that Barcelona broke their own rules for him. Usually, La Masia rooms are reserved for players from outside Catalonia. But they moved Yamal in on site to get the best out of him. By age 12, Spanish outlet Marca was already comparing him to Messi. And coaches were raving about his talent. Think about the legends La Masia has produced. Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, and now they're saying Yamal might be the best of the bunch in the last decade. Do you think this is an exaggeration or the kid actually deserves all these praises? They've dubbed him La Perla, which means the pearl. And at this point, everyone's just waiting to see how high he'll soar. Imagine being so good at 7 years old that a club like Barcelona changes its protocols just for you. Yamal was already rewriting the rulebook at La Masia. In 2024, Lamine Yamal didn't just show up for El Clásico. He made history. At just 17, he became the youngest player to ever score in this iconic rivalry, netting a goal in Barcelona's 4-0 thrashing of Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. And how did he celebrate? By trolling the Madrid fans with Cristiano Ronaldo's famous "Karma Karma" gesture. Talk about guts. This wasn't just a goal. It was a statement: I'm here, and I'm not scared of anyone. At 17, Yamal is already stealing the spotlight in one of football's biggest rivalries. How is that for confidence? Speaking of history-making moments, let us talk national teams. Lamine Yamal made his debut for Spain at 16 years and 57 days old in 2023, breaking the record for the youngest player to ever represent Spain. And guess what? He scored in that very first game. A 7-1 win over Georgia, also becoming Spain's youngest ever goalscorer. I mean, can you imagine? You're 16, you're barely figuring out how you will graduate from high school, and you're out here scoring on the international stage. Most of us at 16 were stressing over algebra homework while Yamal is out here embarrassing defenders and adding record breakers to his resume. The best part? He celebrated like it was no big deal while the football world was losing its mind. Here's something you might not expect. Lamine Yamal was a quiet kid growing up. Shocking, right? An elderly woman who cut his grandma's hair once said that while other kids in Mataró would show off their local team tracksuits at school, Yamal never let on that he was at Barcelona's academy. He wouldn't wear anything that gave it away. He just kept his head down and let his football do the talking. I mean, can you imagine being at La Masia and not bragging about it? Most of us would have been shouting it from the rooftops, but Yamal, he was very humble, even as a kid, contrary to what others think of him now. Do you think he is still humble? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, let's continue. Lamine Yamal has got some big-name inspirations, and he's not shy about it. He once said, "I've always said Messi is the best player in history for me, but the one I like to watch was Neymar." That's right. He is a huge Neymar fan, and you can see it in his game. Those silky dribbles, that flair, that cheeky confidence. It's all straight out of Neymar's playbook. Some even say he dribbles better than Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo. Sorry, Real Madrid fans, but Yamal's bringing the heat. So there you have it. Some things you probably didn't know about Lamine Yamal Nasraoui. This kid is making history, breaking barriers, and showing the world what he is capable of. All before he is even 18. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it so that YouTube can recommend it to other people as well. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.